so humble and thankful and grateful for you guys to dial in to hear these stories, as to why your family members or friends have invited you to hear about the new them. The speaker that I'm going to bring on, he is not just a Lavelle Millionaire recipient. He also has a great a great experience on the product. And it's really about these stories, right? It's really about these stories of these individuals that have invited you on this call so that you can hear about what's worked for them, and hopefully you can have some good takeaways of how it could be applicable to you. So without further ado, Mr. Lavelle Millionaire recipient, Mr. Gary Simmons, are you on the line?
All right. You just called me Gary, man. Gary Simmons here. Thank you, George, for that introduction. Guys and gals, there's two sides of our company. I honestly don't want to get much into the business side tonight. That's not the nature of this call. We want to share the stories. The stories help us to grow as a company. Well, we're going to share these stories, guys and gals. We've been in business for 10 years. Our company is Lavelle.com. You can look us up on Facebook or even Google. It's LE-VEL.com. Okay, LE-VEL on Facebook. You'll see Lavelle, the cloud company. Paul Gravett and Jason Camper started this company with a vision to help people live a better quality of life. We do that with our flagship product. It's called the Thrive Experience. The Thrive Experience is a phenomenon. It's not a pharmaceutical product. It is absolutely nutraceutical, plant-based, natural science with over 100 vitamins, minerals, plant-based extracts, probiotics, prebiotics. You're going to flat out love what this product can do for you. When you hear these stories, we have over 1 million people on our Facebook page, thousands upon thousands of stories. I was in a very dark place emotionally when this product came into my life. I was not looking for a product, obviously. I was not looking for business. I was just in a bad place. I had gone through a divorce. I had some financial situations. I was literally hiding from the repo man. Life got that bad. I had to turn off the GPS signal thing on my phone. They were tracking my phone. So I was in my little, rent-a-center apartment, not having a good time. And a young lady from Miami, Florida, Alicia Moore, my sponsor, she reached out to me and asked me to take a look at this. I did not want to look at it because I was tired of these types of companies. We've all seen them. We've all heard them. We've all been in them. I didn't want to look. She followed up a week later. The only reason I looked at this company, I just didn't want to lie to her because I was going to lie to her. I was going to say, hey, I looked at it. It looks like one of those things. I'm kind of tired of that stuff. I've been around this stuff for years. Don't want to do another one. But I love doing those because if they're real and they're not pyramid schemes and they're not the, MLM hype, get rich quick stuff, I could really build a business. I just hadn't found one for me that ever worked. Because what makes a business any value is the product and the customer's experience. That's why we call these interviews experience calls, and we want people to get the word out. The folks that invited you on, they're not trying to recruit you into anything. We ask them to share their story. We ask their permission. Hey, can you share? Invite your friends and family because guess what? We're going to attract you. We're going to attract you, and you're going to want to know more. How do you do that? You do that with a free account. There's no charge to be a part of Lavelle. Absolutely not. A free account allows you to check things out, and then I'm going to ask you and encourage you to try it before you buy it. You don't have to spend a dime. Google built a free business. Facebook built a free business. Yahoo built a free business. I mean, the free model is how you do it. But the Thrive 8-week experience, this phenomenal product, you only take it once per day in the morning. You take it on an empty stomach. It's 3 steps, and they're very simple. Number 1, you take the all-natural capsules. They're very small. Please don't consider in your mind horse pills because that's what I did at first, and I don't like that. I call them caplets because they're very small and they have a nice slick coating, so they go down really easy. Drink some water. That's step number 1. You've never been introduced to this type of nutrition before, I promise you that. Because I don't care how good people are eating today, the soils that we're growing foods in, we all know this, these soils have been nutritionally depleted for years. So we all have nutritional gaps, and they're all different. That's why the synergistic blend in the Thrive Experience combines so many different ingredients. For this person, they benefit from that set of nutrients in the formula. From this person over here, they benefit from this. So you can literally give this product to 10 different people. They're going to come back with a different story. And the reason we pulled that off is because Lavelle is a cloud-based company, meaning we don't have big fancy corporate office buildings and drive around in Lamborghinis and have that massive payroll. Okay, this is a cloud company. We put the money into the product. That's all I want to say about the corporate company product side. You really want to see it for yourself. So step one, capsules on an empty stomach as soon as you wake up. About 30 minutes later, you have the probiotic lifestyle mix. It is delicious. It is delicious. Please don't call this a shake. It ain't a shake. This is a probiotic blend. You're going to have a digestive bomb, and you're going to enjoy it because it helps with regulation. It helps with bloating. It helps with so many things. And, we don't make medical claims, but those are benefits that customers have reported. The things that people are putting in their testimonials on our website will absolutely blow your mind. But you please take your time and read that for yourself. But that's step two. Step two is the lifestyle mix. You drink that down with water, milk, almond milk, whatever you want. Just, nothing citrus-based because, of course, that'll harm the probiotics. This is real. This ain't that store-bought nutrition that has a really fancy panel and a really fancy label with synthetic ingredients that your body can't absorb. You even have vitamins out there in the store. One of my friends sent me a panel the other day of this supplement they were offering at some store. I won't call the name. It literally has a cancer warning on it, but I won't even get into that. We're talking about natural ingredients here. We're talking about plant-based nutrition here. We're talking about non-GMO. We're talking about the real deal, not that synthetic junk that your body cannot absorb. This is very highly bioavailable. Step three, you put on the DFT foam. It looks like a little sticker. Some people call it a patch, but it's a DFT foam. It's backed with micronutrients, and this is step three, and it's very key because it prolongs the effect of the first two steps. It completes the Thrive Experience 1, 2, 3 system. You do it once a day in the morning, and that is it. You set it and forget it. Why is that important? You're getting more nutrients through that DFT foam going into your body little by little throughout the day. It's time release, so it lasts for 24 hours. So we don't have the highs and lows. We don't have to drink another shake or take another pill or pop another capsule or something at 2 o'clock, take something else before bed, before dinner, because what people are doing out there is wearing off. The average person is out there spending $10, $15, $20 a day on energy drinks, 5-hour energy shots, fast food and candy bars and snacks. I call that survival food because we're all, in the same boat. Most of us, by the time we get past age 25, age 30, 35, we start to feel it. We slow down a little bit. Our bodies don't perform as well as it did. The memory starts to slip a little bit. I used to be the sticky note man, and we all have our own issues. I was just say that. We have our own issues as we begin to age because our bodies don't retain the nutrient stores as well as we did in our younger days. So we deal with inflammation and joint discomforts and aches and all those kind of things. But I'm going to shut up. I'm done there, all right? I'm going to bring on these stories because that's what you're here for. I just wanted to put the caveat out there so you know the basis of what you're hearing behind the stories, if you get that. So first into the line, I'm going to call up Miss Tina. If you can hear me, go ahead and unmute your line by pressing the star button on your phone, Tina, and the 6 button. Go ahead and press star and 6, and let me know that you can hear me.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can, ma'am. Thank you so much for blessing us with your presence. You got some friends and family members on. We appreciate you for inviting them. So if you would give us about, 60 to 90 seconds of how things were before the Thrive Experience and how it's been, how you've been doing on it. Go ahead, Tina. The line is yours.
Sure. And thank you for having me on, and thank you, everyone, for
absolutely,
hearing me and my story because, this happened. I've been thriving, taking Lavelle a couple of years now. I was at probably one of my lowest points. I also went through a divorce. I had 2 kids I'm solely providing for, and I was working 3 jobs. I was hitting a wall to the point where I was so tired. There was no life left in me at all. And I was working at a huge commercial truck company, and somebody walked in, and this particular person was very good friends with me. And, he also works out and stuff, and he said, this is what it is, and this is what it does, and he gave me his story, and that turned me on to thinking, well, again, just like you, Gary, it was like, is this going to work for me, or is this just another, one of those companies that it's not going to work for me? But I was willing to try it because I was so tired and depleted. I didn't know what else to do at that point. I was tired of taking 5-hour shots, tired of taking Monster drinks and all that stuff out there. I knew it was like slowly destroying me internally. And I was getting a lot of, stomach issues from those drinks as well. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to give this a shot. And, being a mom, I'm up at 5 a.m. every morning, bringing my kids to school and going to work. And so to have this routine in the morning was great. I instantly, the first week I started this, I felt awake. I felt energy. I was also very cloudy because I was so tired and just drained utterly. I felt like my mind was just very cloudy and foggy, and this brought my focus. It cleared my mind up. I've always been very much into health and working out and stuff, but again, being a mom, that kind of has slowed down a bit for me. So to feel this good again was like an awakening, and this was like a new me. I felt like it was, I'm ready to take on the world.
I love it. That's how we do it. The Thrive Experience is only costing about $5.50 a day. When you look at what people spend on all those things that Tina was just talking about, I mean, throwing a couple of donuts, you're up to $15 a day. People are spending $10, $15, $20 a day on survival food. We're literally helping them save money. So it comes off that bottom line, and it also comes off that waistline, because all that sugar and those stimulants and those survival foods, boy, we're paying for it. So we're going to move this call along. We have another VIP guest on the call. This young lady just recently been on the product. Solmetres, if you could unmute your line, and welcome to the call. How are you?
I'm amazing.
Wonderful. I'm so excited for your story as well. And you're brand new. So we have people that's a little bit vetted on this for a while. We have brand new Thrive Experience stories. And when I heard your story for the first time, I think it was yesterday, I was like, I got to get this on a call, right? Because one of the things we do, we ask people to share their story. And, you can also get your products for free for doing that. There's a system that we have that allows customers that they get it free the next month and the next month. And we have customers been getting this stuff free for 10 years, right? But it's really about the stories that drive the growth of our company. So we're going to wrap this call up really quickly. But, Solmetres, I don't want you to rush. I want you to take your time. Give us 60 to 90 seconds of how you got introduced to the Thrive Experience, what you were dealing with before, no medical claims, and what you've experienced over the past few days that you've been on this product, ma'am. The line is yours.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Solmetres, and I want to thank everybody for joining in and listening to my testimony. I heard of Thrive Novell years ago, and I was just like all over the place. I was going through some personal and health issues, challenges. And it's just the fact that I said, I don't want to try this. I don't want to get involved. Nope. I just was like, I wasn't ready. So when I got the text message and I was invited, for some kind of reason I missed the call, but I did connect with Shanika, and she went over and she saw me, she followed the steps and everything. So I'm just amazing how my experience with the product, with my clarity, being able to focus, I'm more energetic. I would eat maybe like about 3-4 times a day. Trying to go vegan is kind of hard when you're accustomed to food that you grew up on. But after being on the life for days, my appetite, it has compressed it tremendously. I don't crave for like sweets or anything like that. I feel energetic. I'm more focused. I was experiencing some aches in my wrist and my thumb. Being on this product, I was like, when I was shocked, I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, I'm not feeling this no more. What's going on? I need to look up these ingredients, see what nutrition, what is it doing to my body to make me feel this way? Which, I had been dealing with this for like a couple of months, and I'm like, hold up, this is not normal, and it don't usually stay this long. But not only that, being on muscle relaxers for years after my neck surgery, I noticed that I haven't been experiencing dry mouth. And me, trying to be able to talked and, dealing with this thing, being on the product, I was so amazed. So I missed one day, you all. I'm telling you, I missed one day, and that was yesterday. And it's after my 3 days, I was out of my product. But I got a text to say, hey, I got great news for you. I'm like, okay, what is it? I'm like, what's the good news? Because I really wanted to know what was the good news. I got some more free products, you all. So now, guess what? I am feeling amazing and wonderful. So thank you all again for coming on and listening to my testimony. I'm telling you, it feels great to be able to focus and not, have your mind wandering everywhere, dealing with, I feel much calmer now, more relaxed. My mind is not everywhere, whatever. I'm able to stay focused, to where I'm at now. So thank you all.
That's amazing. And you're brand new. So the mental clarity and the emotional clarity, guys and gals, that in itself is worth it. To me, even more than the energy. The energy is amazing, of course. We can even get energetic from working out and a balanced diet. But the Thrive experience is definitely a plus. This product is amazing for inflammation. That's why a lot of people report in their own story, the relief with aches and discomforts. And again, we don't make any claims to cure or medicate anything, but these are real stories from real people that you know. What you have to do is check this out for yourself. 3 days on an empty stomach. You can definitely try that before you buy it. And as a matter of fact, one of the things I'm responsible for is growing the company's brand. So again, to those of you who are entrepreneurial, text me and I'll actually give you 3 days of this product. I'll sample you on the 1, 2, 3 system so you can see for yourself if this is something that you wouldn't mind promoting and putting your name to a brand that's debt-free and literally growing by leaps and bounds right now. So those of you who are dialed in, we thank you so much. Make sure you reach out to the person that invited you on, get a free account, and let them know you want to give this Thrive experience a start. You can go to full month supply at your discretion. Go on the website. You see those. But again, it's no more than $5.50 a day. This should cost, in my opinion, 10 times more for what it does for people. But Lavelle is a very smart company. We know how to retain customers, over 10 million plus customers. And we're all here with a free membership at our own discretion. So thank you all. Again, my number is 754-368-9473. For those of you who are looking for the business information that I couldn't get into on this call, I'll send you the VIP brochure, and I'll send you a 3-day supply on this product. Everyone else, make sure you reach out to the folks that invited you. And thank you all for being on this call. You all did a wonderful job, Tina. Wonderful job, Solmetres. Thank you, Mr. Ward, for opening it up. And with that, you all have a thriving good evening, and this call is officially a wrap. Thanks again.